back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be sharing a few life updates with you guys because I have been kind of like dropping the information in every other video, but I've never fully sat down and actually talked about it. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. So this is going to be kind of like a moving slash PCSing vlog slash series. I'm probably going to upload a couple of videos regarding this because it's kind of a long process, which I am glad that we're only going to be doing for the first time and the last. I never want to do this ever again. I only want to do it once, and I'm really glad and happy to say that we are only doing it one time. So Dame is going to be getting out of the military, so we're going to be going back to where he's from. We're going to be PCSing from Guam to Colorado, and it was supposed to be in April, and they actually bought our tickets and sent it to us, but then they changed the date again. So we're looking at May, but we don't have the exact date yet, but I'm not going to be sharing like the exact date. It's just going to be in May, and I'm not really completely sure when these vlogs are going to go up. I might wait to like edit and post them. I'm still not sure, but so far the process has been really crazy. Like, I knew it was going to be a lot, but I didn't know how much like different steps we'd have to do, like starting off with him actually processing out. So far what we've done since like the beginning was he does all the paperwork on his end, and then we kind of schedule things ourselves. So we had to schedule our household goods pack out ourselves online. The housing office will make you do it yourself, and then you kind of go in for like a briefing where they give you more information and like a packet of papers, and you can ask them any questions. And then most of the papers that they give you in the packet are what you need for everything else. So he scheduled the appointment online to ship our car out, and the vehicle processing center actually used to be on Naval, but they moved it to Muning. And you can schedule your appointment, and the appointment that you schedule is actually the date that you are like dropping the car off to hopefully be shipped. And then they do the pre-inspection, and then they do an actual inspection, and it's just like looking at the car, I guess, and notating all like the scratches and stuff. So that's what we did today, and you guys are going to see the clips of it. We just dropped the car off, and then they give us like the estimated date that it's going to arrive and everything. And then we scheduled the unaccompanied baggage shipment, which is the express shipment that we're going to be getting sooner than the household goods, which is the bulk of our belongings. So we scheduled both, and it's two separate shipments, and you can ask them questions at the briefing. So we scheduled the unaccompanied baggage pack out. It's actually next week. It's on April 4th, and then our that's our unaccompanied baggage. I forgot if I said that. And then our household good shipment is, the pack out is on April 17th. So we scheduled it like that because we thought we were leaving in April. They gave us like the exact date, and then it changed. So we still are going to keep like the pack out dates that we have, since it's already scheduled and it's still a decent timeline. So we're slowly prepping for the pack outs, like getting rid of things that we're not going to be taking with us, and then things that we're going to be selling. We're working on getting like a good chunk of our stuff together for a yard sale that we're hopefully going to do this Saturday or this Sunday actually. There's that, and then we need to actually go through the things that we want to put in our unaccompanied baggage and like kind of put it in the living room, because we are selling a good chunk of our stuff. Like, none of this furniture is staying. We're not really keeping any of it. So I'm going to be showing you guys like probably us packing and like maybe the yard sale, and I definitely want to like show me taking apart my office, which does make me really sad because I put a lot of time into making it like how it looks now and how I like it. So it's gonna be really crazy, basically starting again from scratch. But we are keeping certain things like our kitchen stuff, and I think we're keeping not a lot of big furniture for sure. Like, we can ship it with our household goods, but we're not going to be doing it. So I'm just going to be keeping you guys as updated as I can, but also be documenting the process. I think either today or tomorrow we're going to be going through my stuff. I need to start putting all of this in like totes and securing it before the movers come next week, because my books are going into the unaccompanied baggage because it's supposed to come first. But I've seen that a lot of people say sometimes their UB and their household stuff all comes at the same time, which is really funny, because then that would mean that we just scheduled two different pack outs for no reason. But we're gonna see how it is coming out of Guam, so hopefully everything goes well. And then if any of you guys are going through this also at the same time and you are on Guam, you can kind of see how the process is. Okay, so it's March 25th, 2025, and we're getting ready to go drop off the car for it to be shipped out. It's going way ahead of us so it can get there in time. So I'm just filming so that you guys can see the state of the car when we're dropping it off. Okay. Here's how the inside looks. And he detailed it himself. You don't really... They just ask that it's not completely dirty, you know. Okay. And these scratches already here. She needs a new paint job. And then this was already here. We're just reminding ourselves. It's just the paint. You want to close the hood so I can get how the back looks?
Open it?
No, I meant this part. Yeah, but that too.
What, open it?
This is what Guam will do to your car's paint job, so make sure you put your car in the garage. Yeah. But wait, let me get the front first before you lift it. Okay. That's there. Okay, you can open it now. Hopefully this video is good enough. Okay. So he cleaned there, and then he made it look all shiny and brand new. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking our truck, and then we're gonna be driving there, and then afterwards we're just gonna head back home. I was going to the passenger seat. The vehicle processing center, they moved it from on Naval Base to here in Tamuning. It's like, what would you say this is? It's like near GPO. So if you Google it and it takes you to like the back of like the banks and like the car dealerships, it's behind. And then this is how it looks. So there's the car. He's gonna go and check in, and then hopefully everything goes smoothly, and then we can ship the car out today. So it's March 25th. I am gonna do a more detailed intro probably when we get home, so I can kind of walk you guys step by step what our process is if you guys are going through the same thing and you're just wondering how it works, because this is our first time like PCSing with all this stuff. So, and it's gonna be the last time, first and last time, so I'm really excited about that. I could not, like, I'm probably gonna say this like 5 times throughout this entire video, I cannot imagine doing this more than once. It's insane. The amount of paperwork and stuff is crazy. But like, I literally was so nervous the whole way here. Like, I felt like I was gonna throw up. That's how nervous I was. And I don't know why. It's like how nervous I feel when we're about to get on a plane for a trip or something. It's just so crazy. So today we're shipping out the car. Tomorrow is our like pre-move out inspection for our property manager to go through and tell us, you know, like if there's anything that catches our eye that we need to fix, if it wasn't like that before. And then after that, we're doing our pack out next week, and I'll go over this more in depth probably when we get home. I just wanted to kind of show you guys us shipping the car, because I also want to document it for like the future. So he just came out from checking in here, and then he just drove the car over there. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see him if I zoom it in maybe, but I'm guessing they're doing like the inspection to make sure that the car is okay to ship. So hopefully everything is okay, because this is gonna be like a huge weight off of our shoulders, and especially his, because he's always been worried about the car. Everything else, I've kind of made like a detailed list of like all our belongings, because we are going to be getting a UB shipment and a household goods shipment, the HHG or whatever. The UB is the unaccompanied baggage, and I feel like I'm going to end up explaining everything all at once right here since I already want to talk about it. But I want to show you guys my detailed lists and stuff. But right now they're doing the inspection and I'm so nervous. I really hope everything passes. Not that there's anything wrong, it's just like it's another tick off of our checklist, you know. Okay, I got the date wrong today. Today is today is March 26th and it's Wednesday? Wednesday, yeah. They're over there and they're washing the car. He's all done. He's just watching it. Oh my god, I was so nervous. But that's another, you know, checked box off our list, so now we can probably breathe a little. I wonder if it's going in the container. So if you guys are looking for it, this is where it's at. We drove by it. We drove right past it and went all the way down the street. I think I'm gonna start with the bookshelf first, sadly, but it is going in the unaccompanied baggage, so that's why I want to put it there, is that it's gonna get to me quicker, but I have to live without it for a bit. So we're gonna start with taking the stuff down from the shelf, and you guys can watch me and listen to me yap. Okay. All right, and we're gonna be using, we bought these bins from Home Depot, and I saw a hack on TikTok where you put a blanket in it to protect the books, so hopefully that works. I think I trust it a little more than like paper, I feel like. I don't know, we'll see. But I was thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna need 2 of these bins for it or 1. Okay. This blanket, hopefully it's not too big. No, it seems pretty big actually. These are my babies. Okay. So my plan is the books that I absolutely want to carry with me will just go in like my checked bag or my carry-on. But I have to start with taking everything down. Sadly. This is crazy. It feels so weird to be taking all of this down. Okay, so I think the books that I'm definitely going to be taking with me are like definitely the ones that I've annotated. But a lot of the books that I really want to take with me in like my checked bag or my carry-on are really heavy books, like Nocticadia. I'm definitely taking this with me myself. I'm not going to be putting that in there. So I'm going to put the books on the side that I'm going to be taking. You know how big these books are for me to be carrying this in a luggage? Definitely these. I'm going to be taking A Touch of Darkness. Maybe I can do some rereading. Credence and Satan's Affair. Now, the bad part is I also love this series, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do there. Don't mind the mess on the side. I'm gonna put the books flat down because I'm assuming that's gonna help protect it. You don't want to put it like this because it puts stress on the spine and you can ruin this. You definitely don't want to do that. Okay. Hopefully this works out. Okay, so I kind of forgot that I need to catalog these books. So I do have the bookshelf app where you can like log all the books that you own, so you guys can see like, where is that app actually? So you can log all the books that you owned, and obviously it's all paperback, but you can also kind of add if it's hardcover, I think. And then I also downloaded the app. It's called Boxes, and you can like categorize things by what they're in. So this one, it can just say tote and then books, but I want to be specific. I'm going to have an itemized list of each book that's inside that tote, and then probably the number of it. I think that's as specific as it can get. And then there's another app, it's called Home Contents, and it kind of has the same idea, but this one I think goes by like the room, and then you can put like if it had any scratches or dings prior to the move, and you can add a picture of the item like the day that they took it. Okay, so I've come to the conclusion that I'm gonna need to use 2 of the bins for the books because this is not gonna fit the rest. It's not gonna fit the rest of those books. At least I don't think so. And I don't really want to squish it too much. So I'm thinking, oh, by the way, look at all the trinkets on my desk. I'm thinking I'll try not to pack the bins as much, like how it looks like this, and then I'll separate it into 2 different bins, and then I'll put some of the plushies or yarn in between to help protect it from like rubbing against each other. So hopefully that plan works. We'll see. I'll go grab another bin though. It's like multiple days later. I just have been going through everything and trying to fit them into the bins, and we actually ended up just selling most of the shelves that I had in here on Facebook just to make it a little bit easier. But I am putting together things that we want to have a garage sale for. So like even my desks, I'm not keeping either of the desks because I just don't feel like having the movers pack it. So my goal is to get mostly everything into these bins that we have, and then also categorize for when the movers do come and they're going to put it into their own boxes if I don't want to put them in a tote. So that's just the update for now. It's really just trying to get rid of things that we're not going to be taking with us, and then prepping because the movers are coming on Friday. Today is Monday. I think it might be April 1st. I could be wrong. It could be March 31st today, but that's just the small update I have for you guys today. Okay, so it's April 3rd and it's Thursday. And these are some of the things that are in the bin. So bin number 1 has a lot of office stuff. So it's crochet stuff. There's some books in here. And then just some jewelry making stuff. And then at the bottom are some acrylic organizers and stuff. More office stuff for my business. These are just boxes and stuff and like wall decor. In here is just more office stuff. Scrapbooking supplies, and then I'm going to be filling in like the edges with more yarn. And then in this tub it's all yarn, and then these 2 are books and like stuffed animals and stuff, so I already took pictures of it. And then this is the original box for the Cricut, and I do have the serial number, so I'm just going to be taking a video showing proof that it's working, because the movers are coming tomorrow, April 4th, Friday, to pack it all up, and I want to put the Cricut maker inside of the UB shipment. So here is the Cricut maker, and then I have to show that it's like working. Okay, so it does have the blade inside and the clamp for it, and everything is working fine. It's not broken. I was just using this in February to make stickers. I have some stuff in here that I'm going to leave in here. It's the Cricut engraving tip, and then my 3 little squeegee tools, and then the, I don't know what to call it. This is just the thing for the rotary blade. And then I have all my tools here. So I'm just going to put this back in. And then nothing is broken on this because I've taken like really good care of it. And my husband bought me this brand new. So everything is fine. It's not broken. There's no scratches or anything. And then the cord is with it. And then I do have like the mats and my other craft stuff that I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm probably gonna put it in a box and then hopefully put it together with it. But I might do a test project just to show that the Cricut is working and there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, so we're quickly gonna make I'm just gonna cut something out on this vinyl just so that I can show that it's working and nothing is broken. So I was just waiting for Design Space to update on my laptop. Let me just turn on the light. Okay, so maybe I'll just make a cutout of our last name. Maybe just to stick it on one of the luggages. We're just gonna make it really simple though. Okay, so I'm gonna do the most basic thing that I can find, or like the most basic font at least. So it's 12:3. Okay. Either that or we'll just make 2. I wonder if this is even synced. Let's see if they're connected. Okay. This opens up perfectly. There's nothing wrong with it. I treat this thing like an absolute baby. Okay. And then nothing is missing here. It's just the blade that's in there. And I'm gonna leave it in there like that. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to.
Are you gonna come tell me hey?
Okay, so we're picking vinyl. And then now we're gonna load it. Okay, everyone. What's today? It's March 5th, and it's Saturday. Yesterday was our UB pack out, and now we're having a garage sale. And we're waiting for our customers. Hopefully they come. There's our neighbor. Come. Come here. Come here. Look at her. Hello. This is our first customer of the day. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Where's your sister? Is she still inside? Okay, what time is it? It's currently 1:21 and we opened our garage sale at 7 a.m. And this is what's left on the first day. Not much. Okay. Final update for day 1. We just had a couple more people come by. It's 2 p.m. They walked here, babe. Yeah. Update, it's Monday, April 7th. And then this is how the garage looks after the weekend of doing the garage sale. And it's pretty empty, which is exactly what we wanted. Now we just have to figure out what to do with some of the stuff. I'll probably list it on Facebook so that we can try and offload a little bit more. But right now we're going to fill up our water gallons and get Thai food at Cross Island Thai, which is not on Cross Island anymore. She moved to Zotnia near the Carabao. So if you guys see her little food truck, you should go there, because we're going there right now. It's hot. It's hot and I'm wearing a jacket because I'm wearing my pajamas. This is where we get our water. This is her new spot. Fried rice, chicken fried rice, and pad thai. How's it?
Delicious.
Okay, I'm gonna walk around. Nice, nice. Excuse me, Ozzy. What are you getting?
None of us brought surfing stuff.
Huh?
None of us brought anything to surf these with.
What's in that one? Oh, I want that. This one's red velvet, same thing. Did you grab some for me? This? That egg? Is that to share?
Maybe not.
Yeah, but like already unboxed it, so I can put it out of it.
Instead of the cops questioning people, I'm gonna go question the cops.
There's no knives over there.
No.
Plastic knives.
I'm getting 4 because I want some too. Watch when someone figures out how to cut it.
Shit, that's better than the aluminum one we bought. Ready? Your turn, your turn. Yes, take partner? Yeah. Guy holds the speed.
Wait, so is the partner across from them or next to them? So this is your partner?
Okay. Nice. Hey? Ah! Oh, I got this one right now. No, no. Done? You ready? Yeah. Ooh. 5-0. Come on.